Welcome to another little restoration video. I'm a little in a hurry, so I will only give you updates along the way. This here is a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. I bought that a while back, and as you can see, it is totally trashed, front and rear, smashed, but it works. And so, after a very long time, I think a month or so, I finally got here my replacement display from China. And as you see, it's frame and display in one, which is very, very nice to see. This is also an OLED screen, so it should be a nice looking screen. Should come close to the original, if not the same, I don't know. And I also have a new battery. And I hope it isn't completely dead yet, since this has been laying around for very long. But I couldn't start the repair, obviously, because I was missing this piece. There's one piece still in the mail, and that is the back cover. But that piece can be put back on anytime. So we'll just get the major thing done here, putting all the stuff that's in here, and hope that it works. So battery is discharged, completely dead. That's good. And now let's start with heating this up with my professional heat gun here. And it will probably shatter into a million pieces, but I'm trying my best to prevent that. I'll probably get some tape over it. So it was going so well, but then it happened. Yep, in the last corner here it snapped, and I got it off. You know the good thing about not having to take care of anything because you replace it anyway, you can just be so brutal, and it gets easily done in 10 minutes. But as you see, I still have this left. I will try to get this off, and then I'll just quickly go over here with the duster, because all of these small little pieces here of glass are surely not nice. So here you see the inside of an S8 Plus, and big phone, lots of space to work with. Here is the battery that will stay put in here because I have the replacement one. And that's the logic board. The speaker just came out. And here's also the wireless charging coil, which goes on top of everything. And before you try to boot it, you have to put this back on, because without it, it's not going to start up. I didn't know that, but I found it out. And now, I think we can continue taking out the logic board. I'm following here a tutorial, pretty good tutorial. And yeah, looks to me that this is not so hard at all. I made some progress. The vibrating motor is in the new shell, and so is the earpiece, which I unfortunately split in half, so I hope this still works. If not, I can buy it, but maybe it works. There is not much to it. I just hope it didn't break. I'm currently in the process. Oh yeah, I've already moved over the LED here and the sensor, and I'm in the process of removing I was about to say the south board. I mean, it is, but that's the headphone jack and the USB-C. I think I'll start with the USB-C, even though the guy here says I shouldn't, because it just seems so logically. I can just take this off and in here, but maybe it's the better way to remove the board. I don't know. We will see. I got the board out. As it turns out, it is one single board, so the USB-C is integrated into this board, and I can now move it over to the nicer looking case and screen. As you can see, I don't know what the previous guy did there, but did he constantly like miss the USB and it scraped all the paint off there? Maybe he was drunk, I don't know. So let's try to get that in here. Went in without any problems. Fitting seems to be good too. Only thing is I need to kind of route this to the side. But that's everything. So reassembly can start. Almost done here, Ansbert. Got the speaker back in. And now it's battery time, but I will not glue it in yet. I'll just lay it in, put the coil on, and screw it all together and see if it boots. So guys, I will spoil you or something. It does work, as you see there. But I just had a hard time finding my USB cable, my USB-C cable, my only fucking USB-C cable, and I can't find it. I don't know where I put it, so I've got this janky setup here with the adapter going on. Man, that sucks so much. Anyway, here you see how often I need USB-C. And as you see, it boots into this diagnostics whatever thing. I don't know, guys. I'm holding this so carefully because the battery is not yet glued in, so we don't want that to fall out and damage something. But as you see, it boots. I tested the touch screen just a little bit. Battery is at 21%. And yeah, I will power it down. Which goes really simple with this diagnostics thing. And glue the battery in place and do that all again, screw it down, and then give it a thorough test. So guys, update on the S8 Plus. It won't charge, but I don't think it's because of the phone. It is, I think, because of this setup here, and also this adapter here never really worked well in the first place. So I really gotta track down that USB-C cable. I need to restore it to a normal Android version, of course. This is a recovery diagnostics thing, but I don't want to do it with obviously 20% battery, so we will just shut it down. And I hope I can find that cable. So we got a little progress going on the S8 Plus. Still no back cover, but I got a cable and I plugged it in and it charges. So hooray, that works. And also I'm currently working on removing this diagnostics ROM it has on here. And I downloaded the German ROM for Austria, just a stock ROM. Just to get an OS on there. I think we can update it to a later Android anyway, but just to get it up and running. And I didn't know that because I very rarely touch so new phones. You need all those files to restore a newer Samsung phone. So the BLAP, CP, and that is, I think, optional. Because I'm used to just checking one and that's it. But no, on these new ones you need all of those, but thankfully, at least the download I had, they have all the appropriate files here conveniently laid out and named, so you can't really go wrong there. Let's try that. I don't know why the guy put on this weird diagnostics binary there. I don't know what that is for, but I need to get rid of that. So let's wait and hope that everything goes well. Alright guys, update on this Samsung here, and it turns out it's one of these endless money pits of phones I've had many times, because it turns out it's not only the screen that was busted, it's also the connector here. So what it would always do is it would constantly connect, then disconnect, connect, disconnect, and that means I can't flash this, obviously, if it disconnects every freaking 5 seconds. That is annoying. Looks like to me that the connector is bad or something, because this is the only logical explanation. But I've had that many times, and I fear that it's just one of these where I buy the next part and then the next thing breaks, or I find out another thing that's keeping it from working. So yeah, I can happily say I fixed the broken charging port, because right now I have a new board installed, which I just arrived today. I just had no time to film it, but I thought it's not worth showing anyway, because you already saw the inside and everything. Here is the old port, and what this guy would tell me, It's pretty smart. I've never seen that on a phone, but that just shows that I have really nothing to do with all these modern phones all that often. It showed that there is mold detected and that it might have water damage. I googled, and apparently when the phone starts and stops charging, it could be water damage. And so I bought one of these. Yeah, it wasn't really that expensive. Bought it off Amazon, and that is the old one. And if you look in there, I can't really see it, but there might just be some corrosion. And yeah, I mean, the rest looks fine, so maybe it had water damage. But it's fixed now, so I won't worry about it anymore. The problem before was I couldn't flash the ROM on here because it just would not keep a connection, and that's pretty bad when you try to flash a ROM on a phone. Oh, fuck. I know why I stopped doing these stupid smartphones, because they're just so unforgiving. Look at that! Maybe that old port wasn't wrong after all, it was just something different. Look at that piece of shit. Ah! That is so annoying. Like, that didn't even fix, like, not even anything. It's just the same shit again. What is that shit? Is that something with the computer or what? I don't know, guys. But all I know is I'm really pissed off because I just did a lot of whole work for nothing. So, yeah, awesome. Awesome. Ugh. Alright, guys, I calmed down my anger a bit. I connected it right now to my main PC, and I thought nothing's gonna change. You know, I expected the same reconnect madness and losing connections and all that, but I have it connected now for 10 minutes, and it's still here in Odin. Nothing wrong. I don't know why this PC is better than this PC, but to the S8 Plus it is. I'm just throwing out two wild guesses. Could be either because I plugged it into USB 2.0 in this machine, and maybe these want to be plugged into USB 2.0 because that over there is a 3.0 port. Or I have some sort of different Samsung driver on this PC, what I don't have on this one. But I don't know. It just makes no sense because it took a while to get recognized, and it says it's installing the driver, and I don't know, guys. All I know is that maybe now it can work, but of course, stupid me, I have deleted the ROM, so I'm downloading it again, which isn't taking long, thankfully. But hey, it's a good way to test out if the connection stays stable, but it looks to me that it does. So, oh yeah, also, talking about fancy stuff here, that's something really fancy for me. I bought this iPhone 10 for only $220, and as you can see, it's got a busted screen. These are really, really popular. Like, people rip them out of their hands, regardless of it being destroyed or mint condition. It's insane. So yeah, also I've never worked on this sort of fancy iPhone style, so I'm looking forward to learn about this too. From the looks, it looks pretty simple. And yeah, I've got the screen coming. But yeah, back to the Samsung. So I've got every file now loaded up, and the Samsung still hasn't left us. So I will just try it. Just check if auto reboot is set. Yes, alright. Start. Fail! Woo! But this time, I'm just so used to fails, I don't even like freak out anymore. This time it showed me a fail here. That means that I have the wrong binary, probably. Check fail, device 6, binary 4. Ah, baby steps, guys, baby steps. But it at least makes me confident enough that now I can finally flash a firmware on here. I just apparently downloaded the wrong one. Which, is fine that I can download a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus firmware and it's wrong. But hey, it happens, Alright, I just have to rant about something that's absolutely unacceptable. Now, that is that getting firmwares for your own device, for your own Samsung device, is really hard. I'm not asking for like a custom ROM that somebody has modified or something. Not at all. I just wanted the official ROM, the official file. But hey, not the case here. So you have to hunt down, get some Trojans on your computer and all that from the sketchy websites. And then you're finally finding one which doesn't ask for some bullshit sign up. And there you have 288 kilobytes of download speed. Hey, I have to deal with that. That's just the way it is. And I just had luck finding this download, which unfortunately doesn't work on my device. Makes no sense because it's a G955F. But hey, I just hope that this one will work. I'm just comparing the numbers. They're a little different, so maybe that helps. It's just that it's really annoying. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, whatever, right? I don't know when I made the last clip for this video. I have this S8 now for I don't know how long. I don't remember when I bought this or when I fixed it. All I know is I wasted so much time with this thing. And it is FRP locked. Yes. All this work, beautiful condition, battery new, probably fully functional, but it's FRP locked. So all this work basically for nothing. I say for nothing because this is running a very recent Android 9. I flashed a very recent Android 9 on here. I did that because I didn't know that this had an FRP lock. And with these new firmwares, there is a really only very low chance that you can unlock the FRP. You have to be super fast. You do it via a SIM card. You lock a SIM card with a pin and then you put the SIM card in, and like in a quarter of a second you have to tap something. I tried it for an hour and it never worked, so I've given up on all of that. Now, if you're asking why I don't have the back panel on still, I have it here. Came only this week, actually. It took very long to ship, but it's not a problem. Why I did that was because I thought that I messed up the earpiece speaker. But guys, even if I did, I'll just close it up. I don't care anymore. It just pisses me off. That's that's all that I'm saying, because this could have been a really nice phone. It could have made me a really reasonable amount of profit, but with the FRP lock, just cut off 40% of that. So yeah, my last hope is to maybe get it unlocked for really cheap. I'll phone tomorrow a local shop who might do that. I don't know if he does it. Honestly, I don't even know if it's legal if somebody charges money for unlocking an FRP. But I don't know how he will do it. He'll probably do it via combination firmware. I have on 2 combination firmwares requested a file for mine, because of course mine isn't in their very big database. You see, somewhere in there is mine, and they still haven't made them. Actually, I've been watching this list for now 2 weeks and they still haven't gone on from Mike here, so I don't even know if they really do anything anymore. So I will not waste any more time with this thing. I'll just, if it's cheap, get it unlocked by a phone store or something, phone shop. But today my mission is to close it up, put the fingerprint sensor back in, close it up, make it look nice. But yeah, it's such a shame, it really is. There's nothing wrong with it, but hey, what can I do? It's not even the phone's fault. Not mine, not the phone's, just a stupid previous owner. And the worst thing of all of them is, what makes my hopes so disappear is it had this combination file on here before, as you know, and back then I didn't know what it was because I didn't know that you can unlock a FRP via a combination file, but it kind of didn't do it. So I don't know. For example, here is a smashed up A3 2016, and this also had an FRP lock, and I went that route. I got a combination file for it, flashed a combination file on here, and then restored it to just regular stock ROM, and the FRP was gone. I kinda, did the same thing here too. I also restored it to a stock ROM after it had the FRP, after it had the combination on here, and the FRP is still there, so maybe they have patched that, I don't know. So this is the part of Hugh Jeffreys' video where he says, and we're done. Well, the thing is, his videos end up with a really nice, really repaired phone, which usually works. And here, since you are on my channel, we have this ghetto thing. See what I mean? Yeah, I'm missing this lens, and of course I threw away the other one long ago. Yeah, fuck, I guess. But hey, I suppose like it's only gonna be used as spare parts anyway for now. So yeah. Also, this doesn't stay on because the glue of the cheap replacement AliExpress like back cover is rubbish. Damn it, mates. I really tell you, this is so... It's disappointing for me because this could have been such a nice phone, like brand new condition and all of that, but what can I do? So it is one day later, actually the evening of the next day, and I called the phone shop and he said that he will not unlock it. He can unlock it. I found online though some shops that could do it, but I personally just thought, let's call it a day with this phone. Let's break even. At least get the stuff back I already spent and maybe like make $10 profit max. But I just want to see it gone. What pissed me off also was that I threw away the old cover because I thought that the new one had the lens cover for the camera, but it didn't have it, and the flash. So yeah, that also kind of sucks. But I listed it as I already listed it. I listed it as broken in parts. So somebody that will be into these things will eventually buy it, and he will be definitely relieved that I left the cover off, because getting this off is not nice and it would crack, so I decided to leave it off, make it easier for the next person. And yeah, basically all they would have to do is buy like a lens cover and maybe swap a motherboard, and then they have a new condition S8, but whatever. So here it is, and the back cover wrapped again into the bubble wrap. It could have been so nice. Really. Repair went so smooth. But no. The FRP lock just killed it for me. Anyhow, that is this long boring video. It might be disappointing for you. Believe me, it is disappointing for me. But yeah, what can I do? It's the best option I have. So anyway, let's close off this video once and for all, and I'll see you in the next one.